In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the genius and the magic of zero tolerance systems on your construction project. Okay, so everybody's heard about zero tolerance. I think everybody has. And if you're from mining, you're like, oh, I don't know about how they implemented it. If you're from a large chip manufacturing facility, you're like, oh, I don't know about that. Or you could have all of these different opinions and feelings and beliefs when you hear the term zero tolerance. But I want to explain what it means to me. So I'm going to write this up here. Zero tolerance is a good thing. What it means is that we are not going to tolerate anything that's unsafe or unclean or unorganized about our project site. So there's a really cool quote that says, the success of any organization, and in this case I would say for your project, is determined by the worst behavior that you are willing to tolerate. So let me ask you a question. If you said, hey, are you willing to tolerate unsafety on your project site? You'd be like, no. Are you willing to tolerate a really messy job site? No. Are you willing to tolerate racism, sexism, and harassment? No. I'm not going to tolerate those things, okay? Are you willing to tolerate rampant disrespect on your project? No, I'm not willing to tolerate. Well, then you believe in zero tolerance, okay? The problem is that in our culture in construction, which I believe is toxic, is your supervisor is walking the site, right, making the rounds, and sees a worker without safety glasses, okay? Hey, would you please wear your safety glasses, okay? And then you walk away knowing full well that in 5 minutes, this individual will have his or her safety glasses off. Let me ask you a question. Does that meet the measurement of respect? Does it meet the measurement of care? Does it meet the measurement of responsibility? Okay, and what I mean by this is, am I being respectful if I know that they're going to take their glasses off again? Am I actually caring about that person? Am I being responsible with my own role? And I would say no. The reason somebody would come up and just be like, oh, hey, please put on your safety glasses is either A, you think that that person's too stupid or unable to actually follow the rules, or B, you want to be liked more than you want to actually enforce the rules, or maybe something I haven't even thought of. But I do not like this method. On my projects, what I would do, if somebody was on the job site, they already know they should be wearing their safety glasses from the orientation. They already know from OSHA 10 training that they should be wearing their safety glasses. The site signage said so. I reminded them in the morning worker huddle. They know. If I'm coming through the job site and I observe somebody without their safety glasses, I will say, hey, I love you, and this is Jason speak. You don't have to speak like I do. I love you. I need to send you to a safe place today. You're going home. I'll escort you back to the office, and you can come back to orientation tomorrow. But you're more than welcome. You're not being punished. I'm not mad. We have to make sure that this is fixed. So there's one to three different things that could be going wrong, or maybe even more, is there's knowledge, right? Does the person know what to do? Do they have the right motivation? Okay. That's another key consideration. Do they even have the tools to do it? Either way, any of these three are not fixed by just walking away. Does the person need training? Let's go get them to a place where they can get training. Do they need motivation? Let's go get them to their company where they can get motivation. Do they need the right tools? Let's go get them the right tools. There's no reason to leave them on the job. We're not punishing them. See, everybody has this mistaken concept that if you hold somebody accountable, you're punishing them. No, you are holding somebody accountable because you respect them, because you care about them going home to their family, and because you care about doing your job. That's why. So I would do that, and then I would write their name in my job site database, email the company, welcome them happily back to orientation, and now they're ready to go to work. If they do it again, they don't work on the project anymore. Now, if your project team, that means every single one of you on your project team, enforces zero tolerance, you'll have the exact same results as I do. Meaning, in a 24-month project, you don't have to send home more than about 20 people. That's it. And they come back through orientation. And only about 3 of them will have to be removed permanently because they did something egregious. Now, if you are the only one, or you have part of your team that's outside wanting to be liked, sympathy voting people, and not really caring and not doing their job, then you'll have to send people home all the time, over and over and over and over and over. And you're like, oh my gosh, this will never end. And it's because you do not have a united team. Now, let me share something with you. Are workers smart? Yes. Are workers capable? Yes. Are they any lower in life than we are? No. Can they follow the rules? Yes. So what's the problem? Why can't we hold the line? The answer is we can. If your people on your job site are not wearing their safety glasses, you said expressly, that's okay. I allow that. That's okay on my job. But for Jason, that's not okay. I will not allow that on my job. Most of the time, leaders will sympathy vote, even if they have the courage, they'll sympathy vote somebody on the site because they know that they are not setting an example themselves. So if you are going to do this and you're going to hold people accountable, you've also got to do it yourself. Okay? Now, when this happens, this zero tolerance, it will change everything. You will now go on the site and people will have pre-test plans. They will have their PPE on. They will be wearing their fall protection. They will be doing things right because you're not tolerating it. And when you frame this and somebody's mad at you, because they're going to be like, oh no, come on man, just look the other way. Oh no, it's not a big deal, just do me. And as soon as you go down that road, they know you don't care. And now everybody will do that and whine and complain and ask for lenience. No, hey, I'm doing this because I already made a commitment. I already made a commitment to your family, to this job site, and to my employer. I'm not going to let this happen. It's not a big deal. It's not punishment. I need to send you to a place of safety, and tomorrow you can come back to orientation. We're happy to have you back. We love you. And then in the worker huddles, you reinforce why this is a respectful decision and a respectful approach. Now, I told you when it comes to safety, cleanliness, organization, respect on the project site, I will send people to safety when it comes to safety violations. I also have zero tolerance with cleanliness. If I can't walk through your area and pick up the trash on the floor with one hand, it's too dirty for me, I will ask the crew to stop and clean as they go. Now that doesn't, somebody once said, hey Jason, you want me to go up a ladder, drop a piece of trash and come down the ladder and go, no, I want you to get a trash bag. I want you to find better ways to do this, or put the gondola by your ladder. Or if you have a mess, just clean it up when you get down. We have to have common sense with this. But if a crew is messy, I'm gonna make them clean up right then and there. And I'll never have to have a composite cleanup crew ever in my life, ever. And I don't run composite cleanup crews ever, because I make them clean as they go. And after a while, the trades who are smart, brilliant people will learn how to maintain cleanliness as they go, which means it will increase their production, which puts more money in their pocket, and they will be happier. The third key thing is deliveries. If your delivery is not scheduled, I turn it around and it goes into a queuing area. I am zero tolerance with these things. And when you can keep your job site clean, safe, and organized, it elevates everybody, it supports your A players on the site, and everybody is happier, safer, cleaner, more organized, and they're making a boatload of money. So zero tolerance is a good thing, and it's never, ever, ever, ever based on punishment. It's always based on respect, care, and responsibility. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.